coffee in hand. Been working on drinking this. We had a little yogurt parfait for breakfast. And now we're going to be taking down all of our winter decor. So our winter decor is basically just my evergreens foliage that I have out in our home. I wasn't ready to put out like spring florals. It just was really cold the month of January. We had like a few snowstorms, even though we barely got anything, but it was just really cold. And I wanted to just live in the coziness of January and not rush the seasons. If you watched my last videos, we really romanticized January. We took the time to just chill out, be lazy. It was so peaceful, so relaxing, but I also had like a list of little tasks that I wanted to get done before January was over, since we were stuck inside. And I have never been this way. I have always been so excited for January to end and for us to arrive into February because it was one step closer to spring. But I was not ready for January to end. I was so enjoying that downtime. And I also had one more task that I didn't get to complete before the end of January. We did finish it like this February 1st, but I was still like mindset of get all these little tasks done in January, which is fine. It is done now, and I just feel like I'm recharged. Our home is reset. By the time that you're watching this video, I have completely deep cleaned our house. I have cleaned out the garage. Maddie is going to the groomers this week. The back porch, we have cleaned it off a little bit. We have organized all the drawers, all the closets. Like, it feels really good in our home. Oh yes, and one more task that needed to be completed was cleaning out Cason's room, like cleaning out all of his clothes and pajamas. He's still been rocking his Christmas pajamas through January, and so I was like, once January is over, we're going to pull all his clothes that's not going to fit him again this season, put all his Christmas clothes away, and his room will be reset and reorganized and ready for the new year. So y'all let me know in the comments down below, were y'all ready for January to end? I really feel like most people were, but I was not. I was not ready. I was so enjoying it, and I'm so shocked. So I'm excited that we found our groove in January, so we can enjoy that season as well and not feel like we want to rush away the month of January. Kason, come here. Come on. Go, 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 go. Oh my gosh, y'all. It is today, January 30th. It feels so good out here. I think it's supposed to be like in the 60s, I believe, these next few days. So it's kind of gross out here. This needs to be like pressure washed. This always needs to be pressure washed the beginning of spring. We will get colder days again, but right now, oh, hold on. I have a baby that's escaping. Barefoot baby. Kason! We got him back. Feels so good out here. I could be in short sleeves and a pair of shorts. That's how great that it feels. Here, go play with your little set over there. What I was saying was, I thought Drew and I had planned on covering this stuff up, and we were going to take all that stuff off, wash it, and put it away until spring. But we've been hanging out here a good bit. These heaters, I've already told y'all, they help so much. I got these from Costway. I wouldn't even need them today. I'm telling you, it just feels so good out here. This is like shorts, t-shirt kind of weather. But again, we will get some colder days, but I kind of don't want to just have this disassembled and looking bad because we have been coming out here a lot. Kason loves being outside. So like, I have a new table coming for right here, and I got these new chairs from Costway, and even though it's like the days are getting longer, we will have some warm days. So he has opened the door and came back out. There is no stopping you, is there, wild man? I'm free, I'm free. I need to tell y'all something, but he's like, no, I am coming outside. What I'm trying to say is, I don't know if I can bring like, or go to the nurseries and bring plants out here because like all the pretty flowers aren't in bloom yet. Obviously it's still winter here, but it feels so good out here. So I want to figure out something to put out here to just add some life out here. Maybe if it's like some evergreens or something, I don't know. It won't be like flowers per se, but just something to decorate and make it look full of life out here. Clean up out here just a little bit. I don't know if we'll do that in today's video, but I want to just have it nice out here because obviously we have someone that loves being outside every chance he can get. Clean it up out here just a little bit, not like a deep clean, and just have it presentable to where we do want to come hang out here. And I don't know, I just like things to feel clean and fresh. So we'll put some of this stuff back out in the garage, leave these out whenever we're ready to use them. And my new table should be here soon, and just kind of set that up over there. So here is all of our greenery. I'm going to take all of this and put it up in the attic. I do have these magnolias. I use these every season, so all year long. So I'm going to pull these out of here, set these to the side, and then I'm going to take all of this up and pack it away. I bought a Christmas tree bag a few years ago, and I just store all of my greenery in a Christmas tree bag because it's a lot of it. So here's my magnolia leaves we're going to use in another vase. But right now we're going to go ahead and pull everything out of this hutch and restyle it. So this video we're just going to be styling some of the items that I already have in our home, but my next video is going to be like a shop with me at an antique store and Home Goods, and sharing with y'all some new items that I purchased, like everyday items to decorate in our home. So y'all be sure to hit that subscribe button because I found some really cute things just to add into our home for a little refresh since we cleared out a lot. Yeah, I pulled everything from the cabinet. I want to pull everything. I do better, can be more creative whenever I actually pull everything out, besides things that I really love, like I want to keep those plates there. But I want to pull everything that I'm not loving, or actually probably just pull everything from the surfaces. Like maybe pull some stuff from back here, those cabinets, pull this stuff, pull everything from here, pull everything from here besides like that and the lamp. And I'll probably keep the bookshelves like they are for today. But what I want to do is pull everything, put it on the kitchen counter, and redecorate. First, we got to give this one a nap, and while he's napping, I'm gonna start playing around with some things. So we're gonna get a nap real quick. Want like a fresh start, like shopping your home is so affordable, and it's easier for me to just pull everything from all the surfaces and start over instead of trying to like piddle with that section because I like that little tray there. If I just pull everything, it helps me be more creative. Because if I don't pull it from that spot, then I just automatically think, okay, I like how that's set up, so let's just tweak it a little bit, or I'll just leave it. But I kind of want to give our home a new look for the new year, so I thought that we would pull everything, put it here, and start fresh. So we got Case in his nap, so he's going to take a good long nap on the couch while I go around the house and go ahead and pull everything. And I'm going to go ahead and wipe all the surfaces down too. Now I'm going to actually deep clean another day, but I thought since we were pulling everything from the tables, we would just go ahead and dust those. Y'all let me know in the comments down below. I have seen this somewhere and I feel like I fully agree. And whenever I kind of made my mind realize this, I lived in this moment. And so I feel like New Year's, like January 1st, is not the beginning of my New Year's. Yes, I celebrate it, but I read somewhere that the New Year should actually be like spring because that's the new year. That's whenever everything's coming into bloom, like it's the ending of a season. It's coming into a new year with new life, and all of God's creation bursts into color again. And so I love that, and I've kind of been dwelling on that, and like I said, living in that this past year. And just like we did Christmas, we celebrated Christmas big, and then January we just took time to chill out, relax. We kind of reset our home and got it all ready, recharged our house to prepare for spring or prepare for the new year. So again, I do celebrate like New Year's the new year with January 1st, but in my mind, I'm like, it's still really not the new year. Like, we're hibernating, we're relaxing, we are recharging our home and our mind and our body, and we're going to take January kind of off, do a few little things here and there to reset our home, and then February, I feel like, really starts my new year. So let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts are on that and if you feel the same way. But here is some of our decor that I have pulled and put on our countertops. I have this piece that I brought inside because it was some cold days, but now that it's kind of warming up this week, I'm going to go ahead and put her back outside because she loves being under our patio. So I'm going to go out there really quick and just kind of tidy up. We're not going to do like a deep clean out here or like a patio makeover, but just kind of like put things back, put these little bistro tables I got from Costway in the garage. These were actually meant to go in our cottage garden whenever we start getting out there and doing art gardening out there. But these are from Costway also, and they're new, and so I thought I would go ahead and put these out here. And I do have my new table here, so I've already replaced this one, and it's just feeling just pretty much tidy out here. It does need a deep clean, but we will do that in the spring and do like a whole patio makeover and bring some like real life plants out here to bring this patio back to life. So be sure to hit that subscribe button and stick around because we will be doing a front porch and back patio makeover, and those are like my favorite videos to do. I love the springtime. Oh, it's so nice. So we will be adding some more life out here. I want to kind of redo this fireplace, the decor that I have on it, because it felt so good outside this weekend. I knew we were going to be outside. I just added some fake florals that I already had into this vase just so I didn't have an empty vase on this table until I can get to the garden shops to get some plants for our patio. I also want to thank Costway so much for sending over this cabinet, and I also grabbed some of these hooks off of Amazon. So this was one of the big tasks for us to complete in January. Drew and I had talked about it, and we did Kaysen's closet like this with this cabinet, and again, I haven't cleaned it up yet, but by the time you're watching this video, we have completely redone his closet and organized it so it looks much better than this. But I love this cabinet in here. It also came with doors, but I liked the idea of having the baskets on these shelves. So we took the doors away, but you'll see that in a minute. But I do want to clean up his closet. And then we also wanted to go ahead and in our guest room closet, we haven't done anything with it, and it's just kind of like a catch-all for some like extra decorations and different things. So I wanted to clean this out, and we wanted to go ahead and get this cabinet from Costway just in case they ever did go out of stock, like discontinue them. We wanted to make sure that we had this cabinet to match Kaysen's closet so they would coordinate, and we loved how this functioned in his room for all his clothes and his things that he needed in his closet. So we went ahead and got it, and we decided in January, let's just go ahead and get that back closet done just so we can have it ready for if we ever do have another kid. That would just be one more thing checked off of our list. And we didn't really have any big projects in January, so we were like, let's get that back closet done. And it feels so good. I was able to organize it and get some of that stuff off the floor. So here it is, just the cabinet itself. We went ahead and just kept the doors on it for now, and then Drew added these shelves to either side of it, and we have to get one more wooden dowel for our pole. We were a little bit short, so we've got to get that, and then it's complete. But I will be sure to link this cabinet down below. It is so nice, and it organizes things so well, and we absolutely love it. We love Costway. I've already mentioned several things on here that we have received from them. We have a discount code, so I'll be sure to link it down below, so don't forget to check out Costway. They seriously have like everything you can need on their website, and we truly love them. So thank you again, Costway. And I wanted to share with y'all before we got started replacing things, switching things around, and putting our florals out. I wanted to share with y'all some florals that I found. I have been on the hunt for some really good florals, and I love them to look real in our home. I love bringing in fresh flowers, but let's face it, they just do not last, and replacing them is costly, and then it takes a lot of time to replace them and do your arrangements. And then also, I told y'all I have our garden going and getting established to be able to go out and cut flowers like hydrangeas, zinnias, and different things like that. But we don't get those until way later in the spring, close to summer. And so I wanted to get a really good collection of florals to bring into our home. So I'm going to share with y'all the ones that I found, and I do have some that I can link, and then I will tell y'all different places to go and see if they have really nice ones. I will say I have not been to Hobby Lobby yet to see what they had out that was new. I do like some of theirs, but I still haven't found any like hydrangeas, tulips, or roses that I just feel like really look real. And I like the real touch ones too. Like, I like it whenever people come in and they're like, those real, and they go to touch it and they're like, oh, they are real, and I'm like, no, they're fake, but they just feel real. So I'm going to be sharing with y'all the ones that I found, and I'm really excited this year. I've had the hardest time throughout the years finding faux florals for our home, and this year I feel like I did it. So I'm going to start with the ones from TJ Maxx or Home Goods. You can find these at TJ Maxx, Home Goods, Marshalls. If you don't already know, those are all like sister companies, and so they all sell the same things. Also, do not mind the florals behind me. I'm still working on those. My sister and I went out the other day looking for florals for her home, and I was on the lookout for some too, and I could not believe that I found these at TJ Maxx. So found them for $9.99, and I went ahead and I grabbed 3 because these have been so hard to come by, but maybe the stores will start putting the ones out like this. So they look so good to me. I would rate these probably a 7.5, 8 out of 10 on how realistic they look. I think once I fluff them, they actually could even be a hard 8, almost 9. But the reason I love these is because, okay, let me tell you this first. I was looking up whenever I was searching for flowers online, like Amazon or just online. I was looking for silk flowers. Well, I've come to realize it's not the silk flowers that I love, it's the latex flowers. So if you're wanting the real touch flowers, it will say on Amazon like silk real touch, and they have thousands of good reviews, but whenever I get them in, they still look fake. But it is the latex flowers that I personally love, because that's the ones that they come in and they're like, are those real? And then they touch them and they're like, they are real, and you're like, no, they're not. So the actual flowers themselves are the latex, and they feel real. It's almost like a rubbery material. But the leaves on these, I mean, they don't look terrible by no means, but I'm just like, we're in 2024. No, we're in 2025. Can we not make the underneath of these flowers look real too? So maybe they'll work on that eventually, but I know that I think the tops of these leaves look really well, and then I love the buds. So again, if you fluff these out, I'm gonna show y'all where I styled these in our home. But I did grab 3 of these. I did have them in different colors, but you know me, I'm gonna grab a white flower over any other color. But this little bundle for $9.99 I thought was such a good deal for how realistic that they look. And I found are my absolute favorite find from Home Goods. Now these are not the real touch flowers, but they looked so good. I give these a 9 out of 10. It would be a 10 out of 10 if they would have had the real touch. But they look amazing. They are so whimsical, so they're actually pretty tall. This was $16.99. My sister grabbed a thing of these too, and then I grabbed one for my mom. And then my mother-in-law saw these and she loved them, so I should have grabbed her some. If I go back, I'll have to pick her up some of them, but aren't they so pretty? I love how you have like the open buds and then some that looks like they're just coming into bloom. These are just stunning. Now, I saw these in pink and white. I don't know if they have them in any other colors, but they just look so good. So we'll style these in a minute. Okay, I'm gonna save the best for last. Now, I did have these last year, but I wanted to share them with y'all. So these are from Amazon, and I've had these for years, and I have these like all over my house. You can get a bundle of these. I will have these linked down below, and you can get them in any color. Bundle, I think they have like 10 in a bundle, but I kind of pick them apart and use them throughout my home. But these are so pretty, and they're the real touch tulips. So they're like that latex material, but even the foliage is. So this looks just like a real tulip to me. I love these so much. So much. You can play with these. They're easy. You can have some movement in them. And then they are pretty long. I had them like this for a vase. Look very just classic and elegant to me. And I also love how you can bring these out. If you're like me, I kind of like to bring out my florals with the seasons. And tulips are beginning of spring, like very beginning of spring florals. So putting tulips out right now, in February. March is a wonderful idea if you're into matching your flowers with your seasons. So I wanted to share these with y'all, and I will link these down below because these are so good. Okay, the next ones I'm going to share with y'all, I had these last year, and they actually came from a local garden center. And so definitely check out, if you're not loving the flowers from like Hobby Lobby or Michael's and you're wanting something new, then definitely go to your antique stores, like really nice antique stores and nice garden centers, like in their gift shops. That's where I really like to look for florals because they go above and beyond on their florals. So I got these from a little place called Leaf and Petal last year, and I love these. These are called, I think, lace tulips or ruffle tulips. You can see they have a little bit different of a petal. They're like a little ruffly, and I love these. They look so real. I love them, so pretty. So I got these last year. I will say that whenever you go to the garden centers, like the gift shops, they most of the time are pretty pricey, but to me it is so worth getting a good quality flower, because then you're going to want to use those years and years and years and years, unlike whenever you are going to like Home Goods or Target and picking up their newest drop. Sometimes they look real, but they just don't do it for me like these. Like, look at this hydrangea. Again, the bottom part could be better, but whenever you fluff it, like the leaf on that looks so good. I mean, the bottom doesn't look bad, but it looks so good. This one came from that Leaf and Petals. Also, I think I have like 5 of these. Real touch. I had so many people that came to our home last summer, and they would be like, are those real? I'm going to touch them. They were like, they are. Did you grow those? I was like, no, these are fake, and I got them from Leaf and Petals, but they just feel like, look at the movement on that. Can you tell the difference in like these and the silk ones? So pretty. Okay, and if you want the easy button, I'm going to link it down below. I got these from Amazon, and this is such good quality, really good price. I am just beyond thrilled that I found these. So I got 8 of these. These come in a set of 4. I believe they come in several different colors, and they're so good. Again, I typed in latex rose. Look how absolutely stunning. Like, can you believe it? It feels real. I wish that y'all could feel these. Oh my gosh, they're so good. Look, if you want to order these, if you don't like them, Amazon is so easy to return things, but I'm just telling you, these look so good. The foliage on these is incredible. Oh, just so good. Now the stems, they're not bad, but I mean, you don't really see the stems anyway. They're a little bit too shiny, I think. But everything else, like, I give this a 9.5 out of 10 on how realistic that these look. So pretty. So I will have these linked down below. And then the next one are hydrangeas. And again, I give these a 9.5 out of 10. Look how stunning these are. Again, you can get these in any color. I kind of think that I want to get the white and green in these also. I will probably pull these out around March because they do have some like forced hydrangeas out in the garden centers. They actually start dropping them the end of February, like around Valentine's Day. So I'm not afraid to decorate with hydrangeas later in February on into March and through the rest of the spring, summer. Look how stunning though. Like, can you believe it? It's kind of like showing a glare. I have the light on right now because it's very gloomy and doomy outside. But I'm telling you, these are so good now. The stems, they look pretty good themselves. They look a little fake, but again, unless you're putting them in a glass container, the stems don't really bother me that much. Again, the underneath could look better, but whenever you put all these together, let me just show you. So these came in a set of 4. I mean, tell me that doesn't look real. That is just so pretty. Again, that real touch. So whenever people come into your home, they think that you have bought a fresh bouquet of flowers, and that is what I wanted in our home for our florals. There's just something about a good floral that really helps to elevate your home. So we're gonna go ahead and kind of reset our home from our decor that we already have. And then again, in my next video, I'm gonna be sharing with y'all some new things that we brought into our home and really restyling our home. I will tell y'all that I am on the hunt. I'm not in a big hurry, but I am on the hunt for a new arch cabinet. Whenever I purchased this one, I did love it. But if you remember me telling y'all in that video that we purchased this, that these were hard to come by, and if I did come by them, they were very expensive. Well, now they have so many different ones out there, and this one is very modern to me. The legs of it definitely make it feel modern, and I wanted to find like a wood one instead of a black one, like a light colored wood, and the legs that have like more of a traditional feel, more character than just like straight line poles. And so I am on the hunt for a new cabinet, and hoping to come across one within the next couple of months. And I want it to be maybe just a little bit taller and a lighter wood and a more traditional feel to it instead of so modern. Now, I did love this one whenever we had it in our home, but I always knew that I wanted to find one with a different look. If you remember, whenever I got this one, I ended up painting the front of these doors because they were like a dark wood. So it was the dark wood and the black, and it had the modern legs. And so we already had to tweak it once I had purchased it. But like I said, it was for a really good deal. But now they have them out for even better of deals than what I purchased this one for. So I'm planning on selling this one and then getting another one to fit our home and our more traditional style. These are the florals that I got from TJ Maxx, and I used all three of these in my little Mackenzie Childs. It's supposed to be like a little utensil holder, but I've seen where people use them for vases too, and I love how this looks and how it's styled. And then these are the ones that I got from TJ Maxx. And again, in my next video, we are going to be moving some things around. I ended up not resetting the house as far as moving all the decor around in this video, because I knew I had some new items I had bought that I wanted to style. So I just kind of threw some things together. I do think that it is very pretty, so I thought I would share some ideas with y'all. But again, be sure to hit that subscribe button and come back, because our next video, we will really be doing like a redecorating in our home. And I got a new rug for our dining room. I got lots of fun things to share with y'all in the next video, but we're just kind of getting a jump start on decorating for our new season that's approaching us. Plan on around Valentine's Day going to a few of my local garden centers, because they have like beautiful things and florals out to decorate with, and so I want to bring some life into our home. And so maybe instead of getting like fresh bouquets of flowers, getting like some different greeneries and potted plants to put into our home. I just feel like going to a garden center around Valentine's Day, like that is just so nice and fits the season so well. So I'm going to be taking y'all along with me to some little garden shops, and we're going to look in their gift shops and seeing what we find in there. So I plan on dabbling into the spring season in the next few videos, and doing some like fun romantic Valentine's Day ideas with like treats and gift ideas. So I'm really excited about this new season that's approaching. I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. I love you guys so much. Again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join our YouTube family. God bless, and I'll see you guys on the very next one. Bye, friends.